minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Subscribe now and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss an update.
What's up mga Ka-Fab Bureau? It's once again a Thursday. Yan, medyo mahaba yung break natin ha. Bihira magkaroon ng long weekend ng Super MC. Well, but yes, once again, it's another edition of the Super MC Super Show. And this time, it's a Thursday. Balik tayo sa regular programming natin. So today, we're gonna have Beauty Spotted by the Fab Bureau. And once again, I'm wearing my super awesome Beauty Spotted shirt. I told you it's gonna be my uniform. And so it's my costume. It's gonna be my costume for tonight. Every Beauty Spotted Thursday, I'm gonna be wearing this black. Ayan, so medyo tipid tayo ngayon. Medyo tipid tayo sa ano. So thank you, Mammoth Apparel, for giving me my costumes. So once, if you're wondering why costumes ang tawag ko, it's because today is gonna be a really special edition because we are going to go on another route. So kung Marvel fan ka, we're gonna go on a different plane of reality. So it's not the usual Beauty Spotted that you are used to watching. So yes, we still spotted a beauty, but tonight, you know what? Yung si Fab Bureau nakaspot siya ng couple, and this couple, I told you, they are super cute. All right, they're super cute together. Ayan, I can't imagine them, you know, being interviewed here separately. Kailangan talaga magkasama sila, and tonight I'm really excited. So I am so excited to the point that tonight it's gonna be a really Taglish episode. So yung mga hindi sanay sa English masyado dyan kagaya ko, medyo ayan, maganda na tayo kasi it's gonna be a nosebleed session tonight. Ayan, so ladies and gentlemen, nami-miss ko na talaga yung aking partner rito, Mr. Lay Benitez. So ayan, kung nasan ka man, samaan mo na ako dito. Ayan, tonight is gonna be a solo gig for me, but yes, it's gonna be really merry and happy because we are actually 3 mamaya. Sabi nga sa inyo, di ba? Couple lang ating guest ngayon. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special edition of the Super MC Super Show, Beauty Spotted by the Fab Bureau. Our super special guests for tonight, cosplayer power couple, Den and Ayu. Yes!
Hello. Thank you
All
for
right.
having us tonight.
Hello, guys. Okay, so mga ka-Fabio, we have our guests for tonight. Please meet Mr. Den Takahara and Miss Ayu Natsume
Hello.
from UN Cosplay. Ayan. You know what? We're
Should
gonna
put
work
the thing
on
with the
the
ears.
applause
The
thing.
ears thing. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. You know what? For the first time, I think I am underprepared for this episode. But yes, thank you for being oh so cute. I'm so happy. Yeah. How are you guys?
We're actually
doing
pretty
fine.
fine. We're doing fine. Yeah, I mean,
We
came home
finished a
from
lot
work.
of errands this week,
Yeah.
so we're kind of chill.
Okay, well, chill is actually a really good word that we'd like to use here because, you know, our audience, ang ating mga ka-Fad Bureau, that's what we call them. You know, they really like to
Yeah.
chill and just watch everything that we do here. Sometimes it's really not, sometimes it does not make sense, but yes, that's what we do here. But tonight, you know, we're going to be talking about you guys and what you do, which is cosplaying. All right. So I'm
We
gonna
do a lot of
start
things.
with my first really stupid question for tonight. Because mga ka-Fad Bureau, I'm not a cosplayer. I am just a guy in a funny red sheet with a really huge microphone. Yeah. Then Ayu, because this is my actual costume. They call me Super MC. So this is my actual. I kind of ripped it off from Superman,
Super MC.
obviously.
Did you have the design made, or someone made it for you, or you just pick that out?
It was a concept. It was a concept of mine. So my name is Sherwin actually. So the S kind of made sense. And then
Ah,
yeah.
so
I think
that's
that makes
why.
sense.
yeah, and I said I needed a microphone so they can actually know it's a super MC. So they
Super
placed the
MC.
microphone
All right.
there. And it was a time when Henry Cavill was a hot deal in the DC community. He was returning. He was returning as the Man of Steel, squaring off against Batman, and that's where we got it. So somebody made an actual logo. This is his sigil actually, and then they placed the mic over it. And here we go. And why are you interviewing me? It has to be the other way around. Okay. So
I was gonna follow up with a question about Henry, but sure.
it's okay. You know, it's been a really good week for like geeks like me. But yes, I'm not answering
Yeah.
questions anymore. But I do have a good
All
one
right.
for
All
you.
right. All right.
The first question.
sure.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
kind of stupid because I really don't know anything about. I'm not sure if this is a cosplay word or something, but then
Yeah.
and Ayu, what is a handball? I told you.
This is a
Wait,
handball.
another one.
Okay.
Oh, we'll get another handball. Wait a sec. This is it's pretty quick. Oh, there you go.
It's an actual hamster. Okay.
Yeah, but
Yes.
it's fat, so
you
A
guys-
hamster so fat it turns into a
Some-
ball.
yeah. It's a hamster so fat it's like a ball.
Is that dude even alive? It is.
Yeah, yeah, he moves. Look.
Yes.
Okay.
It's moving on its own.
How
We have
many of those?
hamsters.
How many of those do you have?
Currently we have like 80, right?
Yeah, I think we have 80.
You have to be kidding me. Really?
No,
Yes.
we had a wall made
It's true.
for them because her dad has a woodworks business.
Yeah.
And we had the wall and the
We
house
had an
is
entire
made.
wall made just
Yeah,
for
it's right
hamsters.
beside us here, but we can't find the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. You
It's a
know,
huge wall,
someday,
like 1/3 of
huge
our
wall.
house.
They're a society of hamsters.
And they all have names, they all have birth dates, they have bloodlines.
Think-
We even bought a software just to track every single one of them.
Think
their
Game
parents.
of Thrones, but
Yeah.
hamsters.
Yeah, exactly. Sims,
Yeah.
but hamsters.
Okay. So I didn't realize I was talking to like two very proud handball parents here. Okay. You know, I had difficulty trying to remember names of 10 people. I can't imagine how you remember 80 names with actual birth dates.
Well, we don't really remember the birth dates. We have a software, so we check the software. Like, oh, when is this guy's birthday? So,
You know, that's even crazier because you guys like a software for remembering birth dates of hamsters.
because we don't really have that good memory, so we just jot it down.
All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and drill down. Okay, everything about you guys. Because I am really loving what I see, and
Yeah.
it kind of got me curious. Okay,
Mhm.
let's start with Den. Who is Den
Yes.
Takahara before all that?
I was an athlete. I played tennis, basketball back in high school and elementary. I was a varsity
Mhm.
player and an honor student. I also loved writing and doing screenplays for plays in our school and school newspaper and everything.
Okay,
Yeah, that's basically it.
so you're into sports. You're a really good
Yes.
student.
Yeah, but I'm not
Okay.
kind or mabait. I'm like the loner kind of student. So, yeah. Hindi ako yung parang super teacher's pet or whatever. I just study well because I want to. And I get perks from my parents and my lola if I have good grades.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if you guys have like pictures of you guys before all the cosplay stuff, before you guys even met. Is your hair like that?
No, really.
Not a lot.
Because we started cosplaying at around 14, 15. So
Yeah. I
basically,
started
we
cosplaying at
met
2010.
at 15. So we
When we
never
met
really had
together,
a
we were already
we were
cosplaying.
like high school sweethearts. So
Yeah.
there was really no
Oh, okay.
time that we were like
Okay.
apart.
So
So
there's like
even our
a really
memories, parang kami na.
Or I think it's dropping out.
I think you.
yeah. We're back.
You
Hopefully
dropped out
we're
a
back.
bit.
Yes.
We didn't hear. Yeah, yeah.
Hi Tiff. I saw
You know,
it.
I wish. Yeah, I wish it was me. But we are all writing one connection right now, and it's the director's connection. So direct, please. Not tonight. I'm loving this. Not tonight. All right. Okay. So going back, then before I go to Ayu, then can you describe what your hairstyle was like before you went cosplaying in high school?
Kulot,
Clean
like super. Yeah,
kulot.
sports eh. So
What?
yeah, kulot ako. So yeah, I was curly. And then I kept it short, but I had a rat's tail. Alam mo yung weird na mga student na uso dati na may short hair, tas may sobrang nipis na.
long
Na
rat's
long.
tail thing.
Yeah, lagi ako
Okay.
pinapagalitan ng principal nun. But it's fine
Okay.
kasi sometimes he just lets it pass kasi I'm one of the varsity of the school. So, pabayaan mo na yan.
Well, I can totally relate. I can totally relate because way back in high school, I was like, I can't say model student. Some of them might be watching, but I was an officer for the cadet officer training course, so COCC, cadet officer
yes,
candidate course. It's been a while. May COCC pa nun. May COCC pa nun. So it's like military cut for all of us. So most
So
of my
it's
high
like
school life, I've
safety.
got like that. Yeah, I've got that weird haircut.
That is
So
haircut.
once I got out of high school, when I went to college, I started growing my hair.
Yeah,
Right,
pwede
I
na
never
pag
went back.
college eh.
Oh,
Well,
and
if you're in college,
any
and you're not in
hairstyle.
ROTC or something.
Well, yeah, good point. But that's gonna be for another story. It's gonna be an interesting one. But I want to know more about you guys. All right, Ayu, tell me about you before all the cosplaying stuff.
You can basically call me a computer nerd. You know,
Okay.
you're a person who's stuck at home.
She set up
playing.
this whole thing,
Yeah,
this rig we're using now, the lights and everything.
Okay. So between you guys, Ayu, you're the tech. You're the techie one.
Yes. I'm the
Okay.
I'm the hacker here.
And I'm the muscle. I carry stuff.
That's
The brains
Yeah,
and the
no.
muscles.
then that's scary. That's scary. You got a hacker for a girlfriend. That's scary.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I thought I was smart, but then I met her. I feel dumb now.
You know, that's funny then, because that's exactly what I said about my Jowa. You know, all the time I thought I was smart, but the Jowa, not only is she smart, but she's always right.
You two can relate so much.
I know. But hey, so Ayu, so I'm looking at
Yeah.
your hair color. You know, cosplayers I don't know. I don't know what color your hair is anymore. So normally
That's
it's
part of
like,
the mystery.
I know. So sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's like violet and all that.
Pink,
But is
violet,
that your
green.
actual hair color?
Yes, it is. There's just a hat on here on my head.
It's not a wig.
Yeah, because there's a headset. Should I show
It's
him?
not a wig.
I
Okay.
think the setup will.
There you go. See, it's my real hair.
Okay.
Except I've got this. I
kind of
want my
showing you.
bangs back.
Okay. All right. Put the hat back. It's kind of cute. So put the hat back.
Yes,
Right.
of course. It's cute. That's the reason for everything.
Calling babies.
Right. And I like the one that Den is holding. Kind of reminds me of an Ewok.
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
we
The
had
one
a
with the
guinea
hoodie.
pig one time that we called him
We call him
Ewok.
Ewok.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he totally looks like an Ewok.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's over there. We can get him now.
Yeah.
this
Because
guy.
also looks like a Ewok.
if I was gonna cosplay, in a parallel universe, I would
Yeah.
love to be a Jedi. That lightsaber wielding thing.
Not Chewbacca.
Yeah. I just got tired of hair. Anyways, are you? So
Yeah.
are you also a loner like then? Because you're like a computer geek, so best
We're
friends.
both loners in our own ways.
Okay, so that's kind of interesting, because a lot of people try to find like their better half, their soulmates and whatnot, but they have to go out there. But you guys are like loners, and I'm not sure what happened, what force out there put you guys together.
We don't know how
I don't
that
know how
happened.
that happened actually. We
Mm-mm.
just
Okay, so how did you guys meet?
in a cosplay convention.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
Tell me what
back
happened.
then I was already I already started seeing him on Facebook cosplay photo, post your own picture here.
Mhm.
And then one day I was cosplaying in, I think, Robinson's Manila.
Manila.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robinson's Manila.
Mhm.
And then I saw him. And for some reason, he was like glowing, and I recognized him on the spot.
And
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what's
yeah.
weird? She doesn't even remember people a lot.
I can't remember
She has bad
people.
memory. She just recently remembered my birthday because she's bad with birth dates and names and faces.
After like what, 8 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
what was
and then she won.
what was he cosplaying when you saw him?
Lelouch.
Yeah, Lelouch, yeah. But you were with another girl.
I wasn't. I was looking for another girl.
Ah, you were looking. Ah, okay. Not also the second time we met, you were
Yeah.
looking for it.
I was
Yeah.
looking for random friends.
Okay.
But he was cosplaying the same exact cosplay that I saw him do online. So
Yeah,
that's one of
because
the
at
reasons.
that time Lelouch was really popular.
Yeah, Code Geass.
And Code Geass, and I think I won some contest because of that cosplay. So I always like cosplaying him. So in the events of that year, I cosplayed a lot of Lelouch that time.
Okay. So what
So she
happened?
recognized me.
So you recognized him. What happened after?
Yeah, and she asked for a photo.
Yeah, I asked him for a photo. We took a photo, and we went our own separate ways. But a few months later, I was cosplaying now in SM Mega Mall.
And I was still cosplaying the same character in SM Mega Mall.
Yeah.
And
Then
it
I
was
saw this
early.
guy again,
It was early.
sitting on a bench.
And then she was like, "Hey, can I sit here because I'm waiting for my friends?" And okay, sure. And then since it was around 9 a.m.,
Yeah,
it's just the
really
opening of the
early.
mall, and everyone we were waiting for. Our set of friends that time weren't there yet, so we talked for like an hour or so.
A very long time.
Yeah,
But you told me that I was the one who kept on talking.
yeah. She kept on
Yeah.
talking, and she was like, "Oh, my name is Ayu, and I
No,
study in
don't talk like
LaSalle."
that.
Yeah, and then she was ranting a bit about how she's tall, so she had a hard time wearing skirts because in the school I think they have a limit about the legs thingy,
Yeah,
the
the-
skirt length.
The
Mhm.
two fingers above the kneecap thing.
But because if you have long legs, apparently even if you're following the rule, they're still gonna call you out that
Because
you're
it
wearing
looks
short
short.
skirt. It looks short. She was
Yeah.
telling me about that she can't wear a lot of cute skirts on school.
Skirts.
And then she was talking a lot, and I was just like, oh, so pretty, big eyes. And that's when I started to like her. Because she was
Okay.
really smart, and her eyes are really big. Like, especially if you made
This
her
is
eyes
already
bigger.
small. I'm making it small.
Yeah, because the light
The makeup.
here is like,
Yeah.
blinding.
Because
If you want it big, like normal big, it's gonna be like this. And then if you
Oh,
want it bigger, like this. But
Yeah,
okay.
she
my
looks
eyes
weird in
hurt.
the night.
Yeah.
If I suddenly wake up and her eyes are big, they're weird.
Yeah, sometimes when he wakes up, I just stare at him with big eyes, and he
Yeah,
just screams. Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right, well,
yeah, we talked a
I'll
lot.
go back to those eyes later. So a thought just popped up, but I'm gonna get to that later. So I'm gonna go with love story Muna. So while she was talking, and then you were like, I don't know, you were mesmerized.
Mesmerized. Yeah,
Is that the
yeah,
correct
I
word?
was.
It was mesmerized. Okay. So you're sitting with a girl you barely know. It was just one photo up. Okay, from like way
Yeah,
back when,
like a
like how
few
many
months
months?
before. Yeah, a
And
few
then
months,
all
about
of
3
a sudden,
months.
you
Yeah.
guys are spending time together. You guys are talking. So what was running in your head? All the time that she was ranting about, how long her legs were.
And actually, I think it was love at second sight. But I was already interested
Ooh.
with her.
It's
at the
like
first.
you're lying April right
Huh?
now.
Oh.
It's
And
pretty much like this.
then I told myself that I want to court her, so I just already kept that in mind. We exchanged. Well, we were already friends in Facebook, I think, because at
Mhm.
that time cosplayers randomly added other cosplayers because we were very
Okay.
few, like less
Yeah.
than 100 or less than. The community was small back then, so if you have a cosplayer. If a cosplayer adds you, or if you see another cosplayer on Facebook, you automatically add them.
Yes, it was
I
during those
remember, yeah,
times,
those
right?
times.
When we just keep on adding all the
Exactly.
cosplayers we see.
So
Okay.
she was already my friend in Facebook that time. So I decided that
Oh.
after this day, I will ask her if I could court her and stuff.
Okay.
Is that the part where I ran away?
What?
Is that the part where I ran?
Not yet. That
not
was a
yet,
few months
yeah.
later, ba?
Okay. Courtship. I mean, a good thing about cosplayers is that it's not just about dressing up anymore. All right, it's part of a culture. I mean, you guys have your own like way of doing things. Like the Korean way, like how they do things nowadays. All right, the old
We have
school
a
way.
bunch of ways here.
Yeah, they got like the cosplay way of doing things. So when you say courtship, then how does a cosplayer court another cosplayer?
I think I courted like a normal old school person because my dad kasi and my mom, they're both
Mm.
their first boyfriend and girlfriend. So growing up, I lived in a family na talaga very close. My dad was very sweet to my mom, and my mom was very sweet to my dad. And they always told me that if I court someone or if I fall in love with someone, it shouldn't be
Mm.
like a joke. Or if you want to court someone, you should be serious about it. So my parents were also high school sweethearts. So at high school,
Wow.
I was high school at the time when I met Ayu. So I think for me it was the time that I could fall in love. That
Fall in love.
yeah, I'm old school. So I was living in Laguna at that time. Ayu was in Quezon City already. So I would write her letters and stuff. And
You still have those letters, right?
yeah, they're
Yeah.
one of the drawers there.
Mm.
I get what do you call this allowance from being a varsity player, and I never really knew that she was rich at that time. So, but me,
Wait,
I was
what?
really dead shit poor.
She
I didn't know
was
that I
rich.
was rich. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not rich.
I didn't know that she was from a wealthy family
I'm not
or
wealthy.
something, or that she was a daughter of someone who owned a company and stuff.
Okay.
So because she was really simple, she's not maarte or she's not very picky with talking to people. She's really friendly.
Okay.
So what I did before, I saved up from my training, the money for my training and the allowance that they gave us, and I would go visit her maybe twice or thrice a month. I would go
Yeah.
to Manila, like to Quezon City, and we would have dates.
I remember
and
those times.
and we would, it was the first time I rode the MRT to go to her.
You
She
almost
was
got
on the
lost.
phone the whole time teaching me how to
Okay.
freaking ride the train because I only knew how to bike back in Laguna. That's the only thing I
And I
did.
can't bike from Laguna to here.
I was able to bike from Laguna to Alabang once, but from Laguna to Quezon City,
It's another
it's
thing.
another story.
It's impossible. Yeah, it's impossible. Yeah. No, but anyways, yeah, you rode the MRT just to see her.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we met at SM North. We watched our first movie together. It was
Rurouni
Rurouni
Kenshin,
Kenshin.
yeah.
She was actually a bit mad because I was a bit late that time. But
I'm so sorry I didn't know what you went through.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
alright. But yeah, that was our first movie together. And when we went home at around 9, I almost missed the last train and there weren't any buses from SM North to Roosevelt.
You almost
So I
got
literally ran from SM North to Roosevelt LRT station just to catch the last train. I don't know what would have happened to me if I missed the train.
sleep on the streets.
I probably sleep on the street or whatever.
No.
Because when I rode the train, it's like, this is the last train departing from Roosevelt.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky. This
Oh
guy's
my
pretty
God.
lucky.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Like,
So basically, that's it. I courted her for around 7 months until she
7 months.
finally, what do you call this, answered me.
7 months
When he said the
before I said yes.
big yes. When you said
Yeah.
the big yes. Okay. So this is really getting good, kasi you guys are like self-confessed loners, but you guys found yourselves sitting together in a mall talking about stuff, and then you decided to
Yeah.
go out, which is really cool. All right. Ayu,
Mhm.
when you sat down with them, did you ever think that it was going to be a start of something good?
Somewhat, because you see, I can't recognize faces. You just told it a while ago, and it's
Mhm.
pretty uncanny. It's pretty weird that I recognized him, right?
Okay.
In just a split second. So that's one of the things that got me weirded out in a sense, in a good way. Like, what's with this guy?
Because you don't have any boyfriends prior to then, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So can you even describe what that feeling was, seeing him in Mega Mall and then alone? Because it was
he's
kind of like
glowing. He glowed, like in the middle of everything. Glowing.
I can't imagine what that would have looked like. I was kind of curious because we as guys, when we do courtship, I mean, we pick out something new to wear, just to impress the ladies, and then but you cosplay, and then when you saw you in Mega Mall, you were cosplaying the same character, right? So
Yeah. I think she liked that character because she was a fan of the series as well.
so I was thinking
So
maybe if,
maybe I think that's
you
it.
did something elaborate, or I don't know, you upped your
It was
cosplay
just a
game.
school uniform.
Yeah, it was just a school uniform of that character.
Yeah.
But
Probably because you have the same eyes, the weird eyes,
Weird.
the eyes that
I
have
call these the clamp eyes. Yeah,
the
clamp
eyes that are a bit chinky but not. I don't know.
Yeah. The
People have
gonna
been
stare in
telling
your
me I have
soul
nice
kind of
eyes.
eyes.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yep.
Now this is getting good. All right. Then you told me that you didn't have any idea that Ayu was like up there,
Yeah.
in the upper class.
Not
I'm gonna
so
say, I'm gonna say upper.
That's what
I'm gonna say
people
upper
like
class.
that would say.
Yeah, because I can tell because you had to ride an MRT to get to Quezon City, and for you it was like a heck of an experience. So I can only imagine,
It was fun.
how far apart you were. Um, how did it feel when you met the parents? Because I'm sure you picked her up at her house, right?
Oh,
From
the
her house, right?
drama.
She told me already from the start that her parents didn't really let her out much, and when she did cosplay, she would wait for her parents to not be at home because her parents don't like anything related to cosplay, modeling, and stuff. They just want business. You know those strict parents that just wants their kids to inherit the company or whatever. So when I went to her house for the first few times, it was only your yaya, I think.
Yeah.
The yaya was there, and then her
Ooh.
parents are usually
Didn't
not
see
there.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would just sneak into the house and just we would play games and stuff, watch anime and movies.
Okay. Wow. So the whole time, the whole time that you guys are going out, it was like playing Prison Break.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, basically.
Sneak
Sneak
100.
100.
Stealth. Okay, stealth na stealth. Okay. So okay, that's kind of exciting. I mean, I don't know what your dad what Ayu's dad would have done if you guys get caught. So let me ask you,
Yeah.
have you
I could
guys
run
been caught?
fast, so it's fine.
Have you guys been caught?
No, we didn't really get caught, right? Ako kasi
I
I
can
really
exactly
wanted to
remember.
introduce myself to your
Yeah.
parents eh.
Hmm.
When I introduced myself finally to her dad one December, I actually asked
Oh, I
permission.
remember that.
I actually asked permission
Oh.
from her dad.
Okay.
Kasi I found his number. I asked her for her dad's number because I want to properly ask her out kasi we've been hiding for a while na. And then she gave me the
Uh,
number. I said, all right, I'll just text your dad that if I can ask you out. Kasi I think her dad and parents knew that she was dating someone that wasn't confirmed. Or parang, alam mo naman parents, they have a hint or hinala of what their kid is doing.
mhm.
So I wanted to properly ask her out from her dad. So when I did that, he like freaked. And parang, what the fuck, you have a boyfriend or whatever. Yeah. He was surprised that
So,
his introverted daughter that never had a boyfriend ever, that doesn't go out of the house, has a
mhm.
boyfriend at that time. Yeah, and that was the time he panicked and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the start of it. Start of it all.
Okay, Ayo, yeah. He's your dad. So, did he panic or did he talk to you after meeting the guy?
Yeah, he talked to me, and the first question he
Okay.
asked was, this is in Tagalog since he speaks Filipino primarily, but saan mo napulot
Okay.
yan?
Yeah, that's right. No, Saan daw
Say
ako
that
na
in
po? Yep, that's true.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
You can't say it in English. In Filipino,
Yeah,
it sounds so
sa mga
down
pulot
there.
yan. Yeah.
Right,
Ano
right,
napulot
right. It
yan?
is. It is.
Okay.
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 So, so obviously, you guys are still together now. So, you guys
Yeah.
went through with it. So you guys were like the rebellious type, always breaking dad's rules. Or did you do something above and beyond to gain his trust?
No, I just think he'd just grow on me. Yung parang, I think he's like, oh, that guy will never leave. It's just there. I tried everything. Kasi when I brought her to her rest house in Antipolo, because I had the family gathering
Yeah.
for her grandmother's
Okay.
80th birthday. I brought her there, and then and then her dad was there, and then her dad was like, "What are you doing in my property?" Oh, ganun. I was like,
What?
hinatid ko lang po anak nyo. And then he was like, oh, hinatid mo na, di ba? Makakaalis ka na. Okay. And then I just
Like,
waited
so
outside their house.
stern.
That's
I just
cold.
waited in front of their house.
Crazy.
Yep. Yeah,
Stern
Okay.
and cold.
GMA drama. And you know what?
Oh, it's
Instead
like
of
straight
feeling
out of
offended,
telenovela,
I felt
actually.
cool. Like, oh my god, I'm a protagonist of a weird GMA drama. I'm
Okay.
never really that person na sobrang taas ng pride. So, even if you belittle me, I'm fine. As long as you don't, physically hurt me kasi gaganti ako.
Was that the time you went to the pool?
Yeah, that was the time I went to the
Yeah.
pool. Because they had this family photo and everything for her grandmother's 80th birthday. So, yun nga, when her dad said, makakalis ka na. So, I went out of their house. And then I was in this subdivision.
With a pool.
There was a
and
pool,
yeah.
and it was a subdivision with a pool. I've always wanted to be in a place like that. So I said to Ayu, all right, you can finish up there. I'll be in the pool. So I like swam.
I almost never swam there.
Yeah, I
swam
like
there,
swam
what, 3
in
times?
the pool. It was like 100 pesos. I'm like, oh, pool, I have 100. Sige. And then I swam like half a day while waiting for her. I even fell asleep sa gilid ng pool.
Yeah.
Like the pool is
I was
still
actually
there.
pretty worried about that. You weren't answering my calls or my texts.
Because super saya ako nun. But I told you that I was gonna swim, diba?
Yeah, and that's what got me worried. I thought you drowned or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a minute there, I thought that, oh, there's a pool. You can just like dip, and then you won't notice
No,
my
I swam.
tears. Yeah.
No.
So you were there-
For me kasi,
I thought you were there-
what I
actually
like
there
about
crying.
Ayu is that no matter what everyone else said about my parents, they wanted me away. She loved me for who I was. And ako, wala akong pakialam sa whatever anyone else tells me. If Ayu loves me, and that's the only thing that's important for me.
Yeah. Aww.
I mean, yeah.
All right, mga kapadro, I told you this is a cute episode. This is like really different from what we've been doing here. And I love it. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go back to your love story. So what happened? So that was like a really good climax to your own rom-com. So you were there at the pool,
Yeah.
you met the dad, and then that iconic line, "Baka kaalis ka na." I like that. So didn't you feel like I don't know, didn't you feel like you should have given up?
Maybe for a normal person, because like I told you, I love reading, I love writing. So, I'm a big fan of Shakespeare. So I was just like in Romeo and Juliet or something. Like we're gonna go through this
Such
and everything.
romanticness.
So,
Yes, naman. 'Cause like for an
Poetic.
I'm
ordinary,
poetic and stuff.
yeah, because like for an ordinary guy, and then the dad gave him that treatment, they would be like, "Oh man, f this s, I'm out of here." They're gonna do something like that.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
stuck.
probably. Yeah, I stuck talaga because I always told myself, and siguro because my dad was a very romantic guy also to my mom, my upbringing was that if you love someone and that person loves you back, nobody else in the world matters. As long as the two of you are together, you're not doing anything to hurt anyone else.
Mhm.
Why not just stick, I mean,
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not hurting anyone.
yeah. I mean, if her dad hates me, but she loves me, bala siya
then-
going.
You're not gonna marry my dad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna marry her dad.
Of course. So then, kamusta kayo ng dad? How are you guys?
Fine naman.
I think it's getting easier on you
I think it's getting easier on me.
after all these
I
years.
think he's called my name for like 4 times now.
Yeah,
4 times.
in all those 8 years.
Yeah, no, those 8 years.
Yeah.
He called my name 4 times, and I think that's progress.
Progress indeed. Definitely agree. Okay, virtual high five.
As long as for me, he doesn't push me away. I don't mind if he doesn't
But
really
he
like
lets you
me.
in the house now.
Yeah, he likes me
Yeah.
in the house. Now.
You don't have to sneak around anymore. So yes, it is progress. So-
Charisma 100.
If I were you, I would like wear a badge and show it to Yaya. Hey, I'm official now. See?
Yeah.
That.
Actually, close ko na din si Yaya. So, kasi she likes K-drama and stuff. So, sometimes I tell her my recommendations of other dramas like Chinese drama, Japanese drama.
Japanese drums are better.
Okay. All right. Then Ayo, let's fast forward from your love story. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
really colorful one. So how long have you guys been together?
Just turned 8 years old.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 8 years.
8 years.
Years. Okay, high school
Yeah,
through
since high
college
school. Yeah.
till you
Yeah.
got a job. Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you guys go on dates?
Oh, that's a difficult question for loners like us.
Yeah.
We hate crowded places
Yeah.
so much. So we usually go to parks
Or we just bike together.
we bike together,
Yeah.
we
Or
just-
we just stay at home and keep playing games.
playing games, eat food.
Hmm.
But we like eating, so we go to Sangyup
Yes.
before the quarantine and everything. We like
So-
eating together.
Eating
So
together
thank
in
you.
not crowded places.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we go
So-
to Centuries a lot that.
Yeah.
Centris. Well,
Yeah.
A lot of stuff happening in Centris din naman. And Ayu, you're from QC and Centris is nearer, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense. So since ganon, then you're always venturing out of your comfort zone going to QC when you're from Laguna. Did it happen any other the other way around? Ayu, have you ever been to Ten's place in Laguna?
Yes.
Okay.
But you did go there alone.
But I never went there alone.
Okay.
I didn't. Did I?
All right. So if your dad asked you kung saan mo napulot si Den, then what did your parents tell you about Ayu?
My whole entire family loves her. I mean, she's pretty, she's smart. And basta my lola said, ang ganda ng girlfriend mong kinis when I introduced her. And that's funny kasi my lola is mataray. Because I have another cousin the same age as me. When he brought his girlfriend home, Lola didn't want to meet the girl. And then my Lola asked my other cousin, the sister of that cousin who brought the girl home,
Mhm.
yung girlfriend ba nung ni ganito, maganda ba? Ganyan. Di ako lalabas wag di maganda yan. Promise, ganun. Tapos the next time when I brought Ayu, my Lola was there and she was very accommodating.
She kept on feeding me.
Yeah, she kept on feeding her.
Feed.
Okay.
Feed, pinapataba
Like,
siya. Like, when you stay there for a week, I think you gained a bit.
Yes. I liked her saga though.
Okay. I kind of, I kind of expected your family would feel like that. I mean, 'di ba? Look at Ayu
Yeah.
naman kasi. So
Yeah, tsaka from where we came from, we were not that rich and seeing a pretty girl around our area isn't very common. But my
wow.
cousins were pretty din naman. But yung another girl from another place.
Wow.
So I was thinking baka mamaya when you brought Ayu to your place, I mean, the family was so happy and amazed that you brought home a really cute girlfriend.
Yeah, basically that happened.
Baka
Actually,
nagpa-street
some of
party.
my cousins, hindi naman.
Hindi naman.
But my cousins really close to her. They
Yeah.
sometimes ask her for advice with computers and what software to
Hacksaw.
download. Yeah, my cousins ask her for help on what kind of computers and
Stuff to
software to
buy.
download or what games to buy. She's close with my cousins.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you fit really well.
No problems. Yeah, no problems with my family.
Mhm. Well, normally that's the case. It's us
Usually naman
guys.
dalawa.
Oh, it's us guys who's always having problems with the dad of the girl. That's
Yeah,
pretty
but I think that's normal naman. Kasi
That's pretty normal. That's
as a
pretty
parent
normal.
naman, di ba, you really want what's best for your child. At saka, sino ba naman ako, suddenly she will bring a guy home that
Defense
yeah,
mode.
defense mode to dad. So it's fine
Mhm.
naman. I was never really mad or whatever. For me, it was a normal thing.
Okay, you know what? Your love story is really cute. I'm not the only one who thinks so. So let's go ahead and read some comments from our viewers, Direk. Okay, let's flash some of the comments that we have from all the platforms that we're streaming live from. Netizens Best Choice channel, the Fad Bureau channel in Facebook and YouTube. Ayan, from Patricia Lavor. Wow, Patricia Lavor. OMG Relate. Oh, see? So, with your love story.
We know her from Baguio.
Ah,
Patricia, hi.
okay. Susan Dumondon, one of our avid followers as well. Hi. I'm so glad that
Thank you
you're
po.
Ang cute nyo naman. Exactly what I thought. Ang cute nga nila.
Radioactive. I need a Geiger counter.
I was thinking the same thing. He was glowing. Wow. Sabi ko, anong kas glow tayo? Glowing. Okay. All right. And
We need
our
to make it
friend,
low.
yeah,
now.
our friend from Vloggers Philippines,
po.
Cider Official, super cute. And thank you for watching. Ayan. And Joan Denise.
Joanne, hi Joanne.
Too adorable.
I need more
Good
hamsters.
evening po.
Okay, from Gracia Love Roa. Good evening. Okay. So yeah, keep those comments coming, guys. If you have questions, please go ahead and type your questions. Or better yet, if you want to join us in this live stream, please, all right, please be on the lookout. Just subscribe to the Fat Bureau channel, and if the director sees you, and just say gusto kong pumasok sa live stream, your wish might be his command, and he will give you the exact link, and we would be more than happy to welcome you here, so you can ask that question for yourself. And then Ayu, let's say hi to Crystal Bailon. Happy viewing.
Hi po. Thank you
Yeah.
po.
Okay, so this is really getting good. We're gonna know more
Hi
about
Wendy.
Hey, hi Wendy. Uy, sa kumakasana all, oh. Ayan. Wendy, buti sinabi mo yan. I'm glad you said that. You know, then I saw this post from Cosplayer Freedom Wall about Ayu.
Oh, the recent thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sabi niya, sabi kay Ayu, Ayu is so pretty, and then she has this photographer, boyfriend, and cos partner too. Sana all. Can you care to elaborate more on that with what you commented then?
I told people, the one who said sana all, that in a relationship, there are no two perfect people. There are two different people who, when are together, they fit like a perfect piece of puzzle. Perfect positive piece. I don't really want to say sana all made din, because for me kasi
He's not gonna work with
I'm
everyone.
not gonna work with everyone else kasi
Okay.
I'm possessive eh. I don't allow Ai to go out by herself. I literally follow her every day.
But that's perfect for me.
Yeah, it's perfect for her because she's an introvert and she doesn't really like going out.
See?
And
So
siguro
it's
if other
like-
people
Yes. Yeah. Sorry to
Works
interrupt.
for
So it's
us.
like then. So it's like you're making sakal, and she's
yeah,
fine
for
with it. She's
other
totally fine with it.
people, I think they will say it will be sakal, but Ayu likes it that way. She is the kind of girl who wants to be pampered. And literally every day, she will
I'm your
just
queen.
yeah. She's my queen. I
Yeah.
prepare her clothes every day. I learned how to do makeup for her. I learned how to do her hair because she's tamad and she doesn't wanna dress up by herself or do her hair by herself. So I do everything
Okay.
for her. I carry her bags and everything. So for someone that's a party goer or a girl that likes hanging out
Mm.
or the girl that likes a lot of space or wants to go everywhere, I don't think that I'm the perfect guy for that kind of person.
A more extroverted
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
I believe that everyone has someone for them. But if you want to find that person, you don't have to go like sana all to other people because maybe the dream guy you think you want will not click with your personality.
Just wait for that guy who's gonna glow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So kita
The
nyo na mga ka-Fab Bureau.
radioactive one.
Wow. See, that's destiny working for you. I mean, of all the guys,
Yeah.
of all the girls who will
So
be
we believe in soulmates.
with you and that. Yeah. 'Di ba? Sa lahat ng pwedeng umupo, 'di ba? Of all the girls there in Mega Mall, of all the cosplayers in that same event who will be beside you, it has to be that one girl, 'di ba, who fits. So, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
See? Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really
Okay.
cool.
So, I just want to read this comment. Miss Melay Remolano Placido, Ma'am Melay, OMG, 1 hour na kami.
Do you
Yeah,
have the
1 hour na kami dito, nasa hamster seat pa din. All right, well, shout out to Spotlight Talents and Events Management, Miss Melay, Direk Al,
Sleeping.
Boss Gani, si Labing Diyosa. Ayan, hello po sa inyo. Super shout out. Thank you for watching. I am so happy. And also, Mr. Jeff C. from Mammoth Apparel. Ang ganda ng t-shirt mo, Super MC. Of course, it's from Mammoth Apparel. All right, I really love this. I've been wearing this for like how many times na hindi talaga siya makate. And I am sure it's an issue when you cosplay, di ba? Den and Ayu. Yung suot nyo dapat hindi makate because you have to wear it for like
Yeah.
Yeah.
a really long time, right? See?
Yeah.
So I'm super
Especially
glad
for
that
hours.
We actually were, but the fabric.
And sometimes we have our outfits customized so that we can hide our cell phones inside or wallets.
Yeah, because a lot of the costumes you can't put in your valuables.
Yeah,
in.
the ones that are pre-ordered. So we have a
Ooh.
tailor. And then she puts hidden pockets.
Right. Okay. So you do have a tail. Yeah, I was about to ask you that later on. All right. So mga ka-Fab Bureau, it's been almost an hour. So this is what we're gonna do. All right. We're gonna take a short break. Then in Ayu, please stay put. Lalo na mga ka-Fab Bureau natin. Chill lang kayo dyan. We're gonna run a series of commercials, and then when we come back, let's talk about cosplay with Den and Ayu. All right, Direct, give it a roll. Okay, we're back. Once again, we have Den and Ayu from UN Cosplay. Okay, super exciting talk. And so love story pa lang, ha? Love story pa lang, parang feeling ko bitin ako. I think I want to know more. But you know what? They are cosplayers. Just if you got to pick it up from our conversation, they are hardcore cosplayers. They join competitions. Tama ba din? You guys
Mostly
join competitions. You
photo
actually won.
competitions,
Yeah.
but not on the stage ones. We do mostly photo competitions because we have nice chemistry on photos.
Yeah.
Actually, you asked us for photos before, right? But we have this one.
Mm.
This is
Yeah,
our
that's like one of our first
ever
photos.
photo shoot
Yeah.
together.
Oh, okay. Aye. So
Yeah,
how
that is
long
our
ago
first
is that?
2013, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2013.
7 years ago.
Yeah. The one in the front.
Yeah.
That was the first
Ang bilis.
photo shoot and super sweet na kami agad. So parang kita
Right.
na namin yung chemistry.
Right.
That was 7 years ago.
Okay. Kalain mo nga naman of all the people na magkasama, you guys. Okay, well, I believe in soulmates na. Again, syempre, joke lang. Alright. So you guys cosplay together lagi, right?
Yeah. We have
Can you
like
tell
some
me about-
individual ones, but that's true.
Okay. So what is your favorite cosplay together?
So, what's your favorite?
Damn, there's been so many. The pandemic. The problem right now is that since I have a very bad memory, and this pandemic is just reformatting my brain. Can't remember too much.
Which one do you like? The Your Line April one, the Suganosora, the what do you call it? Semiramis one.
Semiramis one.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
one.
The Fate
Wait, I think
Apocrypha one.
this. I think it's here. Wait, I'll show you.
Yeah, we're just gonna get the photo.
This one.
Oh, sorry.
That one. It's one of our favorites.
Oh, okay. So how long did it take you guys to get that on you?
Just quick. I think it's the hard part was putting the elf ears.
Oh yeah, the elf
Mm-mm.
ears.
The costume was already just wear it once.
It had to stick to my
Okay.
ears.
Yeah. But we had to glue the ears to her, the elf ears to her actual ear. So maybe it took like 2 hours for both of us to get ready with makeup
Okay.
Yeah.
and the
So
costume.
from
and
a
everything.
scale of 1 to 10 in terms of difficulty, 1 easiest, 10 the most difficult. How difficult was it to put on you? That same
Difficult for
exact
us.
cosplay? Yeah, the whole thing, the whole
For
shebang.
us, around 6.
7, yeah, six,
Six, seven,
six,
six.
So sort of difficult. Okay, sort of difficult.
Yeah, sort of.
Again,
I
can
think
you
the
tell
most
me about?
difficult part is the hair not flying away because the wig was until her ankles.
And my outfit is pretty big. And pretty
Okay.
hot too.
And hot.
Okay, so it's the actual carrying of the cosplay is the difficult
Yes,
part.
that's hard. You can't really move much, especially with her hair that's down to her ankle area. She can't
Mhm.
really move when we do the
Okay, so
shoot.
that type of cosplay is perfect for photo shoots, but not for actual
Yeah,
competitions. Okay.
or
Okay.
events.
Mm-mm.
We don't really bring that to events. We can't
Right.
move.
So, yeah,
It's hard.
guys, can you tell me about yung cosplay na ginawa nyo, the cosplay that you did that's around difficulty 10, the most difficult one that you guys did?
We try our best to make it as easy as possible.
Yeah, we don't really go for the super hard costumes.
We've already gone for some armor cosplays, right?
Yeah,
But
a
Okay.
few. I think we prefer more on their facial features. We want
Mm,
to get more the way they interact with each other. We don't really go for the costume that's hard.
it's more on
We
the interaction
more on the interaction.
and getting the photo to look right.
Yeah, we like having nice photo shoots and stuff, but the costume really isn't much of what we look for in a character,
Yeah.
right? If we feel the character,
It's like within us.
yeah,
Then
we
we do
do
it.
their cosplay.
okay.
So
Okay.
we don't really do hard cosplays.
Yeah.
I think.
All right. So, because I was kind of thinking, I mean, if there's this one cosplay that you like, but it's kind of elaborate, do you sacrifice accuracy just so you get some comfort in wearing it?
No,
We try to
we
minimize
try to
errors.
minimize the errors. We really stick to the costume one is to one. Even
Yeah.
the makeup, even the
Sometimes we
facial
import
features.
fabrics.
Yeah, and sometimes we even
Wow.
go on a diet or we try to copy their face just to get that look for that week. Especially
Yeah.
if it's a
Oh,
guesting or
that's
we have to go live. We
uh-huh.
really, try our best to get
To get our body right.
our body right. It doesn't have to be 100%, but it has to look good.
For example, if the character is slim,
Yeah.
we try to be slim. If the character is a bit on the chubbier
Chubby
side,
side.
then we eat a lot.
But in the first place, naman, we already look at characters that have similarities with us. Like,
Okay.
I cosplay characters with those chinky eyes and
Mhm.
I don't call it chinky, I call it sharp.
sharp eyes. All right,
Yeah,
sharp
yeah.
eyes. Yeah, and she cosplays characters that are
Primarily happy.
happy or
Or
round.
yeah.
Well,
Because
yeah,
they're so cute.
yeah, cute or pretty
Okay.
ones.
Yeah, because I was thinking, a lot of people, as much as possible, a lot of cosplayers, well, at least the ones that I see in Instagram and Facebook, they are so into accuracy, but I don't think they're really comfortable with what they're wearing, right?
No,
And
I
it kind of
think
makes up the whole
I
character of
know
the
it's
cosplay. Yeah, it does.
Well,
Um, we have a question here from Timothy Joseph Sapanta. It just popped up right here. Direct, if you can show that. It's a question for both of you. What's your favorite and least favorite anime genre to watch?
that's easier for him to answer.
uh both of us or individually?
Yeah, individually, I guess. Um,
How about you?
I'm always going for two kind of animes: the happy-go-lucky ones and the funny ones and the dark ones combined.
funny ones
But
in
I
the
don't
dark.
go for drama. I hate drama.
But you know what's funny? Because my favorite genre of anime is drama, historical drama
Like
animes.
totally the opposite.
And the least favorite anime I like are the slice of life and light one. We have an opposite. But you know what's good with that? Those few times that we
Mhm.
like the same anime,
We really like
you
them.
really like it as a
Like
yeah,
when there's this one
one
anime
anime that we
that
both like.
clicks for both of us, it's
Yeah.
really a big click.
It's big like
Yeah.
because sometimes she
Okay.
watches her own anime. I watch my own anime.
Yeah, like my Shota Engineer one.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
watch dark historical drama anime and weird drama anime. Basically crying and heart wrenching pain.
Right,
So,
right.
but when I told you I like Shakespeare.
He wants
I
to
like the
cry.
classics. I like Titanic and Dark Harbor and stuff like that.
You just wanna cry.
You just want to cry and make people cry, and your heart's gonna go, oh, poor people. No, because I can relate, because I felt like that. Remember when I was courting her? Like, oh, I can relate to the drama.
What? So between the both of you, I can safely assess then ikaw yung hopeless romantic.
Yeah, yeah, perfect.
It's you.
I embody that.
You know? Well, at least you guys still click. So, tell me about that one anime that you watched recently that just clicked, the one with the big light.
Kakigurui?
No, the one before that, both. Kaguya-sama.
Yeah, Kaguya
Yeah,
sama Love is
Kaguya-sama.
War. Daddy, daddy, do.
Okay.
It's about two school, the president and vice president of the student council. They both like each other, but then they don't want to admit that they like each other, so they're trying to make the other confess first. And they're doing these
Uh,
elaborate plans to make the other one confess, and we just kept on laughing and laughing.
okay, so it's okay for Ayu because it kind of sounds like a happy anime, just like the way she liked
And
it.
it's okay, yeah. And it's okay for me because it has uh, the smart characters and
Right.
the plotting and the internal conflict of the
Okay.
show.
It's like they're trying to outsmart each
Yeah,
other.
they're trying to
It's like
outsmart
you're
each
trying to
other.
outsmart me, but I'm thinking of ahead
Yeah.
of you and everything.
Yeah. Man, that stuff kind of brings back memories because I don't have time to watch anime lately for like a number of years now. Sorry, I got old. Yeah, but
That's
before,
fine.
yeah, but before, yeah, I don't know if I can say this, pero mahalata nilang edad ko. They'd know how old I am if I told them what animes I used to watch.
Go ahead.
What?
What animes are those?
Yeah, Tito animes like Voltes
Go
5,
ahead.
Daimos.
Mm. Yeah,
But
those
but I
were one of
still,
my favorites as a kid
The
too.
mecha ones. The
as a
Because
mecha
kid,
my
as
ones.
a
dad
kid,
also loved those. We had the VCD of all the episodes.
yeah, big robots and all that. But
Mhm.
I still watch some animes. But it's because of the pandemic. I had a lot of time to do the cash
Yeah.
runs of these. it was just recently that I got time to watch Naruto Shippuden. It's been they got Boruto
We
now,
never
and then I'm
finished
still watching
Naruto. We never
Shippuden.
We
finished.
never really watched Naruto much.
Yeah, and all that. So it's like I have a really huge backlog before I even get to Demon Slayer. So it's really that bad, But I love watching anime. All right, Benro has a question as well. So when you cosplay, do you go
Yeah.
for 2D or 3D characters?
Mostly 2D, right?
Anime is mostly 2D, so 2D.
So 2D, yeah.
2D,
But
okay.
we do 3D characters.
I wanted to do Akiba Rangers.
Oh, yeah. How about that Lollipop Chainsaw one? Is it
Ah,
2D? Yeah,
that
we
was
did
3D.
3D just
Yeah.
once. I think it's here.
Hmm.
Find it. It's funny because I was a zombie.
Oh
I
yeah,
wanted to show
show
it
the
right
zombie
lang.
photos.
I think
Yeah, that's
okay. Yeah, I
that's
think we
I
put
was a
that one
zombie.
in
That's my head.
your OBB
Yeah, that was fun.
because
We watched Walking Dead
that's one of my
for
personal
that.
favorites. When I saw that,
Ah,
damn, this is cool. So that's the reason why I kind of put that in your OBB. So yeah, so mga Fabio, if you don't know what I'm talking about, yung OBB is the same thing that we uploaded for the hype of this episode. So go ahead and watch that. We're not going to take that off the internet. You still have time to watch that. Okay, then and Ayu, um, do you still have like a dream cosplay that you want to do together?
We cosplay them as we go.
yeah,
right?
we cosplay them as we go.
We have a backlog though.
Yeah, because there were some cosplays that were sponsored that we
Yeah.
still have to do. So we're gonna focus on that first before we do
Okay.
other cosplays.
Okay. But if you're gonna think about going big, if you want to go big, is there any particular character that you want to cosplay? Let's talk big,
I don't want
super elaborate.
Yeah. No.
just everything Kotari does and Ellie does.
Yeah. Basically, she
basically.
likes those Love Live characters. But
Okay.
for big,
Why?
not really. As long as we like the couple, we cosplay them.
Mga tipong like big demons or mech types. Because I've seen it happen though.
No, we don't really like
The biggest
types.
I've gone is Homura, right?
Yeah,
Devil Homura.
because we don't
Or
have
big
space.
armor type cosplays. Like
No, because one of the problems with those kind of cosplays is that you need a lot of space.
You have a lot of space. And it's really
okay.
hard to put on by yourself.
And-
you need
and-
a team.
And
or-
then there's gonna come this time where when you've cosplayed a lot of armor, so to
your house
say,
will be full.
your house is gonna pull off all the props that you've used, and then you're gonna be forced to dispose something, and it's gonna
Right.
hurt you. And we already see that coming. So
Yeah, we don't really. We just have one armor
Yeah.
cosplay. It wasn't even full. It was just like the top armor of Prince Endymion from Sailor Moon.
Okay.
my wings.
Yeah, and your wings for
Yeah.
Homura.
Because I've always been fascinated of cosplayers who would go for the with those big elaborate swords, because I'm a fan of Final Fantasy, and my personal favorite is the one that Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy
Buster
VII
sword?
is
Yeah.
wielding. Exactly. It's the same reason why I put that in the caption of the hype of this episode, because I've yet to see somebody wield a really good Buster sword in a cosplay, because it's a really huge sword. All right. So let's try to answer another question from Timothy Joseph Sapanta.
Okay.
Otaku, Timo. Do you think cosplay and watching anime is more of an escape from the harsh realities of life rather than an expression of oneself, one way or the other? You have a family, get a job, etc. Wow, deeply profound.
No, I don't think so.
I can say it started off more or
Yeah,
less as
something
this.
like that.
And then it became our hobby. It's just something that
It's
we
like
do.
maybe before it was like a way to find
To socialize and
to socialize, because we're not really extroverts. We don't like parties. We don't like spending time with people.
Yeah, we
so
just
we
like
just
being
watch
the character
Okay.
that we like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
But and
he-
then cosplay just became our reality because we actually a lot of our projects involve cosplay.
Yeah,
and
right
a lot
now.
of our clients involve the cosplay community. So technically it became like a job.
Yeah.
And Ayu was scouted as a model because of
Because-
cosplay and her cosplay background. So we can't really escape from reality anymore because being cosplayers and being a model and everything that we have now
It's like combined in
was
one.
because of cosplay. And we started at an
Mhm.
early age, like 15, 14. So cosplaying is reality for us now.
The melding of two
the
worlds.
melding, yeah, the melding of two worlds. So yeah,
Okay.
cosplay
Yeah,
is our reality already now.
mhm. And I think you're not gonna have any problems about that. I mean, if what he's saying is that reality is like having a family, growing up,
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
a job, and you guys have it already. I mean, with the job that you're
Mm.
doing right now, it's still bordering towards cosplaying, and you
Yes,
guys are gonna be
we
together,
tend to, yeah.
and you guys
We
are
live in the
together.
same house. We work together. Yeah,
Mm.
we're literally with each other 24/7.
Okay, stop that. Kidding. I'm kidding because I wasn't prepared. Okay. We're gonna do an activity later. It's gonna
Okay.
be all about cosplay. Since you told me that you guys are like the minimalist types that you don't want to gun for like those
Yeah,
big
yeah.
stuff. So
We
it's
just
it's,
like
it's
sweet characters and
so we're
characters
gonna
that
put that to
click.
the test. We're gonna put that to the test. We are going to show you some items, and then you can tell us what you can do with them, what cosplay you can do with those items. Okay, so let's start with something really easy. Direct, can you show us the items? Okay, ano yan? So what cosplay can you make from a cigarette pack and a masking tape? Mahirap kagad, difficulty level 10. All right, I am not sure if
You
you
can
guys
actually
are,
use teeth for Tokyo Ghoul, right? For some
I'm not
calculation,
sure if you guys were
keep your
stumped
mouth.
by that because
No cosplay.
For the cigarette, I'm gonna go for Ariuki of Gravitation because that's the signature look of the cigarette. Well, other cosplayers use medical tape to like
Contour their
contour
face.
their face.
Yeah.
They tape their
Mhm.
face so that they
okay.
have this V shape. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
But the cigarettes. I really don't know of any character that uses cigarettes.
Ariuki.
Ariuki,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna go for Ariuki. Old school Gravitation. My
Animes
favorite
right now
anime.
don't have cigarettes anymore.
I think Banana Fish did.
The
did
banana
they?
fish,
Yeah.
but the concept is kind
Yeah,
of on
yeah,
the
yeah,
older
yeah.
side.
I think the tape, if it's medical tape, it can be used for the contour, face contour. thing.
Contouring.
That looks like packaging
Mm.
tape.
Yeah, that's why I said if it's medical tape. I didn't say that exactly. Please don't use packaging
Okay.
tape to tape your face.
Or duct tape.
Don't.
Okay. So we're gonna show you what can be done with these two items, okay? And you're right, it's a low cost cosplay. We got these from low cost cosplay. Okay, so Direct, can you show them what can be done with those items?
I'm just gonna stick it in the snap. What's
Oh
that?
yeah. You said that ghoulish kind of
Yeah, yeah,
face.
yeah.
yeah.
It really reminds me. Nemesis is like one of
Nemesis,
those nightmares of mine when I was a kid. Seriously, when I first saw the cover of the Resident Evil 3 and PlayStation 1, I couldn't sleep properly for weeks.
It's the exact thing I
Those
played as
teeth.
well. Resident Evil 3 from PlayStation 1. I've yet to play the one from the PS4, the remake, but this one.
Yeah,
I haven't played it.
I haven't played the remakes yet.
Okay.
But I want to play the 3 remake though.
Okay. Well, I heard it was hella good. It was kind of bitten. It wasn't really that
Yeah,
yeah,
you
too
can
much.
cut a lot of from the original.
Yeah. But it was really good. Okay, let's go to our next. Direct, show us the items. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, a red bow tie, a black Sharpie, and a pair of glasses. What can you do with those
The
items?
mouse.
The first thing that comes to my mind is Kaguya because it's like the most recent thing.
Yeah.
that I've watched.
I think Minnie Mouse. I don't know. It
Minnie
looks like
Mouse.
Minnie Mouse. The bonus is Minnie Mouse.
Okay.
Or
Are you sure that's Minnie Mouse? Yeah. There's a silhouette of a mouse there, but
and they're gonna use a Sharpie for the nose. They're gonna go like the rat nose.
this is another low cost cosplay.
I don't know.
What cosplay character would have a big red tie
Is
and
it a tie?
glasses?
I thought it was a Detective
bow,
Conan. I think.
Yeah, Detective Conan can
Because
actually
I was
work.
thinking it was a bow. That's why I thought
You
Minnie Mouse.
can put it
It's
here.
a tie. Yeah, Detective Conan.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
So
would
you,
be
What's
Sharpie,
a
though.
Sharpie?
so you said Detective Conan.
Eyeliner
Okay. Can you show us what you can do with those items?
for the hair.
Detective Conan.
It's still Conan. It's still
It's
Conan.
It's Conan. That's weird. What the frick did it with spot?
So we were right.
That is right.
But
Yeah, you,
Oh, my goodness. I hope to
you-
clean that foot later.
all right. Well, it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
just
I
a
told you,
second
let's-
close one.
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
The
Correct.
thing you
Someone-
said it was a tie. I thought it was turbo.
Okay, but you guys got it this
Yeah, I
time.
got the Conan. Yeah.
Okay. Direct, show us our third item.
What's the third one? What?
Okay,
What?
this is interesting. Toilet duck and a toilet bowl.
Is it like gonna? I've seen one of the low cost cosplays where this guy uses a toilet bowl as a motorcycle or something.
I haven't seen that.
I don't
What
think,
character?
I don't know how to use a freaking toilet
I
duck
don't
things.
It was a
know.
meme.
We have no idea.
Yeah, the one. I don't know if it's the same thing that I saw as well. It's they use it as motorcycles, and they were trying to bank.
Yeah.
Okay, can you
Trying to
think
bank
of
left,
cosplay
like,
using those items? A toilet duck,
I don't,
toilet duck
I
blue,
don't
and a
know.
toilet bowl.
A
Yeah,
toilet.
if you don't have to rack your brains. I mean, if you can't think of anything, just say pass, and then we'll show you what can be done.
Pass. We'll just pass.
We'll put a pass on it.
Okay, yeah, this is quite a tough one. Direct, what can you do with a toilet duck and a toilet bowl?
I feel like I'm gonna laugh out here.
Ano yun?
There's nothing
Hadouken.
showing.
It's nothing showing.
There's nothing
We
showing.
can't see anything.
Direct, can you refresh that? It's Ryu from Street Fighter. He used the toilet bowl as a Hadouken ball.
We can't. The image to show.
There's no image that we see.
All right, and since Direct is not
well.
responding, there could be like he could be having some difficulty with his connection. All right, but I'm
Okay.
surprised we're still here. Direct, can you refresh that? There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
He lied down on
that,
the floor.
that what do you call perceive.
Hadouken!
I don't know if we can do that in SM Megamo, so that would have been funny.
Definitely
When you
don't.
When you
Don't.
walk up to a cubicle, there's a guy lying down the floor, so we could cosplay that. But yes,
You
low
have to
cost.
realize someone took the photo from
But
up
you know
there.
what? You know what
Yeah,
I think is good about that shot? How the freak did the photographer take that shot?
Yeah.
I mean, he has to be in the ceiling. I mean, take a closer look at it. How
I don't
did
know.
they take
Probably
And
he
look at the
used
lights.
sticky tape on the phone.
The person who took this photo has freaking lights. He's not blocking out the normal toilet lights.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Good job,
Pretty
photographer.
good observation there. Ano? Oh, ano? Okay.
Diba?
Because one of the things, whenever we try to cosplay something or we see someone else's cosplay, as a better example, is that we try to know how did these people pull off this shot? Not just the cosplayer, but also the photographer.
Yeah, because that's why there are good photographer cosplayer tandems. And
Yeah.
usually, if you're a cosplayer, you have a
Mhm.
close photographer friend who already knows the style you're working with, you like working with and stuff.
Right. And I'm kind of going back to the thing that you told me, kanina, about the super long hair and how difficult that was. I mean, for some photographers, say for example, I mean, it has to blow exactly where they want it to be, or some with the big pigtails. and then she would kind of look like she's spinning around. It has to look perfect.
Like
So
Natsume.
yeah. So then, as a photographer, ba, are you also finicky with some details when trying to photograph cosplay?
I don't really photograph cosplay that much. Mostly my photography is for modeling. I take her photos for events and for projects. But I'm not really a cosplay photographer per se.
Okay.
So,
We have photographer friends who are better at those.
yeah, who are better.
Yeah.
There are really
Oh,
good
okay.
cosplay photographers. And that's an entire different line of photography
Yeah.
from fashion and modeling.
Okay, well, that's
So,
interesting. That's interesting. Sige, maybe someday we can have your photographer friends here on the show as well, so we can ask them.
yeah,
Sige
that
nga,
would be nice. Yeah.
that would be cool. Direct, let's show them some items again. Let's see. Okay, again, a Sharpie, a black hoodie, and a white slip-on sneaker.
The hoodie reminds me of Kaneki. I don't know.
A lot of male characters have black hoodies.
Well, a Sharpie again.
Sharpie
That
again.
would be the best
I have
hoodie.
I have a feeling whoever's gonna use that, the low cost cosplay guy's gonna like paint half his
A
body.
shadow guy. I don't know what character.
Oh dear.
We should just pass. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll just pass. We're wrecking
Okay.
our brains here.
All right,
So I think
sige.
you got a headache.
Okay, sige, Direct, can you show us what can we use those items for?
The Scream guy!
Oh!
Use a freaking shoe!
For sure. Oh my God.
What?
Oh, my sapatos.
Is the pizza here?
Okay, guys, it's and
Ang
mga
sarap
ka-Fabio, we only have like a number of months before Halloween. Good suggestion na yan. Sharpie lang, sapatos, and a black hoodie. There you go.
Guys, you can buy like a mask or a paper. Please don't.
Let me ask you, both of you are
I'm
like,
pretty sure it's a clean shoe though.
yeah,
I think.
Ben and Ayu, when you go to Mega,
Yeah.
so sige, kasi kayo minimalist, right? You both of you, you guys are
Mhm.
minimalist, but you guys rock the look. So how do you react to somebody who's in a cosplay event, wearing something like that?
For us, as long as the character, I can recognize a character or we can recognize it. We think it's good because not everyone has a budget for cosplay. It's really
Okay.
an expensive hobby. So as long as you're able to portray that character and the people watching or the people can see you know that that is the character you're cosplaying, I think you already did a good job.
And there's also this one thing: if you're cosplaying in public, it's also one thing to have the courage to
Yeah.
actually wear
To
something
wear
that is
something
not.
like that, especially if you just started. Because there will be a lot of people staring at you, the
The
normal
entire time.
people, and when you go to the event itself, and there will be stares and there will be side comments and stuff. And I think that
Oh, the side
everyone
comments.
who tries to cosplay and or has the courage, we respect that, and we really think that good job for doing whatever you want to do.
Okay. Because we've been covering a lot of events, and most of the time, especially when I'm in Mega Mall, so a lot of times I'm there. I'm on Mega Trade Hall B doing a bridal fair, and then Mega Trade Hall A or
There's a-
C would have a cosplay
A
thing going
cosplay.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So most of the time, I see them on the floor. Tapos while waiting for the event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. And then a
It's
lot of
really
people would
tiring.
amaze me. A lot of people would amaze me because they've got like all that elaborate thing on them.
Yeah.
I also see some people who actually didn't put a lot of effort with what they're wearing. So yun nga, school uniform, and then a simple wig. I don't know, or a
Start
face
from there.
mask.
As long as it gets the job done and it makes you happy, just do whatever you want to do.
And you're doing
Mm.
enough justice. to
Yeah,
your
and you're doing
character.
enough justice with it.
Okay. So speaking of justice, okay, let's see if we can give justice to this one. Direct, can we show them some more items? Ang
A
simple.
bottle of water?
Okay. A bottle of water from, is that 7? Yes, from 7-Eleven.
Yara na ika.
I don't know. But just
Bottle of water.
I don't know those. The one in Fairy Tale that water. I don't know. I have no idea.
Is it? Is the person like gonna squirt the bottle of
And then
water?
something's gonna come
yeah.
out like
Pwede,
Another
like
hot
a
joke and
like a
thing.
water bender or something. Pwede.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same thing.
yeah, or Avatar or something. Check that.
Okay.
Korra.
Yeah, well, yeah, the actual label, you can use that as like the yung arrow kay Ang. I don't know.
I totally have no idea.
Okay.
Natawa ako.
Direct,
Right.
hindi ko na rin kaya. Show us, what can we do with the bottle? Buzz Lightyear.
Ano ba yan?
So the 7-Eleven really was a part of the.
Yeah, because it's color green and all.
Mm,
Oh God.
But yeah.
nakakainis. Kanina nakakatuwa eh. Nainis ako.
The funny thing here is that you can see how he does a cosplay. He like takes a bottle of water, drinks it up, and then what the hell? How to do cosplay? Drink a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but when you cosplay kasi,
Face
diba?
niya pa,
even the
ginaya
face.
niya.
Coordination. I mean, this guy has a lot of it. Ang taba ng utak ni Sir. Okay, direct. Sige, naku-curious ako yung mga susunod eh. Can you show us more items? What the
Oh,
heck?
I like to eat those though.
Crab
I want to eat
sticks.
I like crab sticks.
I love crab sticks.
Making hot pot at home.
Hot pot.
Yeah. Hot pot
Okay.
at home.
Imitation crab
Oh,
sticks.
yeah.
But yes, did you know that you can
Enjoy
use that for cosplaying? Kasi hindi ilalagay ni direct. Direct will put that there if you can't use that.
No.
There's yuzu here and then there's kani. So yeah.
What? Yeah.
Ursula or something. Oh wait.
Is that gonna be hair?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be hair spikes or something.
We think it's gonna be hair, but we don't know which hair.
Yeah.
it is.
Okay,
Some
well, yeah.
random
I
guy
think
character
we'll
with
wrap up
red
here.
spike.
Sure.
Okay. Sige, direct, can you show us what can we use that for?
Attack of the Titans.
It's ligaments.
Oh yeah, it does look like ligaments.
Muscle.
Like muscles.
Also.
Oh damn! But he used those. Are those like
No, that's the white part.
ones.
The white part
white
of
parts.
the inside.
See?
So he took each stick, split the white and the red parts, then placed it all over his face. Oh god!
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so yeah. The next time I see crab sticks, I'm definitely gonna remember that one. Okay.
Titans.
Yeah, kasi, I don't know. Kasi my kid, hindi pa naman siya nanonood ng anime. He's still not watching anime yet. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Because we always do a fun play with food. Sige, direct. Ayan, this is getting good. Sige, give us more items.
Get more! I think we're losing already.
Yeah, we're losing.
Yeah.
It's a,
Goofy
a
or
set of
someone,
poster
I think.
paints. And is that a buri hat? Yes.
Reminds me of
That's a buri hat.
One Piece.
Yeah.
That hat reminds us of One Piece. We'll go for One Piece.
But how about the
Oh
poster
no,
color
they're gonna paint other parts.
Yeah.
Like his whole body.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he
Luffy's
has
hat.
his precious body
Yeah.
somehow, right? This is he's gonna paint the wall.
Yeah,
white
or something.
color.
Probably. We're going for One Piece.
Okay, One Piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the buri hat gives it away. Sige, direct. One Piece ba yan?
Oh. Oh my God.
Dalawang characters.
Sorry. Not the joke.
Butt boobs.
Butt boobs. Yeah. Good job, butt
dang.
boobs.
And that's
I
shot
wasn't expecting that.
all the same time. Oh. Nakakainis.
You just had to stomp the table, huh?
Oh
Like,
my goodness.
Right. Okay, so that's it. Direct, thank you. Ayan. So
Thanks,
yeah,
Derek.
that was quite a challenge. And kasi normally we have a different challenge, but yeah, we had to think one up para sa inyong dalawa. And I hope you guys
Thank
enjoyed that.
you. Yeah,
Enjoy.
our stomachs hurt from now.
Sumakit ang
You're
ulo
also
ko doon.
laughing, I can see. Head
All right.
introducing.
Let's read some more questions from
Yeah,
our guests, from our
Comments.
viewers. From Not Dual Limit. Would you both consider streaming as a couple if you had the chance?
It would. It's gonna be probably be difficult because we stated earlier that we are a bunch of introverts, right? Introverts talking a lot.
Makes it tired.
Yeah,
Maybe we stream the game, but we're not gonna talk.
yeah. Because when I watch streamers, I really hate it when the streamer keeps talking, and I'm like,
And you
just
can
focus
focus
on the
on the
game.
game.
Just focus on the game.
So if we stream, we will probably not talk that much and just play. So if
Yeah.
you're interested in watching more or less good players, she's really good. I'm just a noob, but I'm getting better because of her. So
Okay.
if we stream,
What
then
game
we're
are we
just gonna
talking
play.
What game are we talking
Killing
about?
Floor.
ML?
Right now, what we're playing is Killing Floor 2.
Yeah, Killing Floor 2. What it is
An FPS shooter.
We also play Magica.
Yeah,
and-
Magica. Magica and Magica
Yeah.
2, right?
We also
Yeah.
like playing Resident Evil and all the
A lot of
we
co-op
played
games.
all the Resident Evil. Co-op games.
The co-op RE5 and
Yeah,
6.
RE5,
Yeah.
RE6. RE6 is our favorite.
Despite popular acclaim, we love RE6.
We love RE6. RE7.
Okay. Well, you know what? Interesting fact. There's a thing going on now for streamers
Mhm.
who absolutely don't do anything for a huge amount of time. So there's this one guy who streamed. I don't know if it was a stream, but yeah, he did nothing but stare at the camera for like 2 hours. Yes, it's a thing. It is
I don't think I could hold
is a
myself to
thing.
I
Yeah.
can't even sit still properly and I keep doing a lot.
I can do that.
I can. Sometimes I start sitting
Yeah,
like
and the
this.
But
weirdest
it's-
stuff I saw on the internet lately. Yeah, weirdest stuff I saw over the internet lately was just yesterday. I didn't mean to
Yeah.
see that. It just went through my wall. It's a guy sleeping wearing adult diapers.
What? I think the most we can do is mukbang.
Yeah, I think the most we can do is mukbang.
We can just keep on
Because we
eating,
just keep on
in
eating
front of the
everything.
screen.
Yeah, I think that
Without
would be
talking,
nice.
without
We
talking.
can eat for
Just
like
give
4
us
hours
perfect.
straight.
I mean, who wouldn't love that? I would love that too. Now, if you think of doing that in the near future, please tag me up. I'd be more than happy to tag along. Let's read a question from Nilus. Hello, nasa kanan pala yung comment section. It's not an
Hi, Sir
actual
Neil. He's one of our photographers. One of our
Ay,
close friends
Neil.
from Laguna. Hi po.
Okay, we were just talking about you kanina. Timothy Joseph Sapanta. He's a big fan talaga ng ng cosplay. What can
Yeah.
you say about Hollywood adapting anime as movies? Oy,
You, what do you think?
Mostly a disaster.
Like the Death Note one.
Yeah.
And
Holy
Ghost in the
crap.
Shell, no?
But I don't know how. I mean, the Japanese ones, the
Yeah,
Rurouni
the
Kenshin
Japanese
ones,
ones,
the live action of Kaguya-sama, even
Yeah,
the
they're
last one
nice.
we've watched, they're good.
I
I have no
think
idea
kasi
how Hollywood
Hollywood has a totally different
perspective of doing
perspective
things.
on these kinds of shows, so I don't think they can pull it off. Even the culture, because Japanese have jokes that only Asians or Japanese can understand. So that when anime is incorporated by a Hollywood film, they don't understand the small jokes or the small references.
And
And-
I don't think it's just that because Hollywood tends to do things that the Japanese don't. Like like going back in the what was that anime that you just told me about?
Death Note.
Death Note one, right? They had to put a black guy, even though character-wise, story-wise, there isn't.
Yeah,
Because it's in their culture that they
have to be diverse.
Yeah,
and
they have to be
everything.
diverse. But my problem is that if it doesn't match the
The
story,
per se.
per se, then it's kind of hard sell, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Same thing I was thinking. Because the first anime adaptation from Hollywood kind of tanked. It was one of the big blow ups before. Remember when they made a movie for Dragon Ball Z? They called it Dragon Ball Evolution, I think.
Yeah, I
I
didn't watch
think-
that. I only saw
I
the
just saw
images, the trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't really good. Where Goku and the other characters are Caucasian, so didn't really imagine it
Yeah, just
being like that.
I think it's okay if they're Caucasian, but the way they execute it,
Hmm.
yeah, it just doesn't work.
No.
I think.
No. Okay.
But I'm not sure. You see, this is our perspective as people who know anime, who know the original works. I
Mhm.
totally have no idea if you're not from the anime world, not from the comics world. How would you react to these kind of films? Right?
How if you're a director and somebody asks you to do this anime adapted into a movie, but you have no what do you call this background watching anime? I mean I can't really blame them. They don't really know what they're doing. I think.
It's like they're trying to mix Transformers and anime.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, just get
That's-
Gundam or
Yeah,
something.
I mean, for me, stick to what kind of genre you're good at.
Yeah.
If you're a director.
Mhm. But would you really recommend being really faithful to the source material? So
Not really.
No, not really, because we know that in order for an adaptation to happen, you have to make sacrifices, you have to make conversions.
Yeah,
that-
because the target audience will be different.
yeah, and the way you tell the story is going to be different,
Yeah.
right?
Even from a book to a movie. I'm really a bookish person. I have a lot of books that I collected. I don't really blame the directors for not copying the book 1:1 because there are things that are interesting to read in books, but when you show it on screen,
Very
it just
shallow
doesn't
on
make
screen.
sense.
Yeah.
okay.
So it doesn't have to be a copy 1:1 per se, but as long as the core essence is still
Yeah.
there.
If the effect is the same.
Yeah, if the effect is the same, you just convert it to like for example, the current country it will be shown in or whatever the target audience. As long as it's a bit relatable still or mostly relatable with the original anime. I think it's
Yeah. Actually, most of the Japanese live
Yeah.
actions, they change something,
They change
especially
some
in the
parts.
ending, right? Or how the ending works.
Mm.
But it works out
The
in the
essence
end.
is the same.
Yeah, the essence
Yeah,
is
I
the
think
same.
that's the essence is what's important.
Yeah, last movie adaptation I enjoyed from Japan was Samurai X, Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah.
all three
Yeah, Ronnie
movies.
Kenshin,
really
1 through
love
3. Especially
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
First one was super cool. Hello, let me ask you, what do you think about Alita Battle Angel? A lot of people liked it. It's from Hollywood.
It's fine.
It's fine. I mean, I like James Cameron. He was a producer. But there
No,
was
he was
this
like part
uncanny
producer.
valley feel to
Yeah.
it. The ending was
Yeah, the ending.
weird. It did.
Some
We don't
part.
even know if there's gonna be a second movie or what. I hope it does, because the ending
yeah, I
felt really
Open. Too
Open.
open.
too open.
I think they're making it a franchise. I don't know. Well, you know how it was,
I
but
hope. I mean, that ending would be sad.
But that's also one of the things. The American adaptations, they always try to make sequels
Yeah.
out of things.
out of things that doesn't even need to be.
For example, if you watch Rurouni Kenshin 1, it can stand alone on itself.
Yeah.
And then you watch 2,
it can stand
and
alone
it adds
by itself,
on the
or it
first one.
adds. Yeah.
But it can also stand alone. And then you watch 3, and then it adds on the 2, and then it adds on the 1. So,
Yeah.
I don't know why they keep on doing it like that.
okay. Sige. Let's greet one of our reviewers as well, Lisa Arangcon.
Lisa.
And good evening. Shout out sa'yo. Oh, you got a fan right here.
Hi, Mizu!
Hi, Mizu. Thank you for watching, even though you had work earlier. We appreciate it.
Okay, and
She
I'm
knew it
glad
was
you
Conan.
commented.
Oh.
Okay, why Conan Dun Dun and Ayu Ayu Ayu
No,
Ayu?
because I call him Dan. I call Dan Dun Dun.
Yeah, and Mizu is the only other person who calls me Dundun. Mizu
Yeah.
was a friend since high school as well. So she's known us for like 8 years na din.
Yeah.
Or 9. I actually knew Mizu before Ayu. We were close
Mm.
friends. Actually, it's funny thing. People actually thought that Mizu and I were together, and some people were making it an issue or whatever. I mean, we're just friends. The three of
Yeah.
us are friends. We
Okay.
go to events together. We swap costumes.
You and
She,
me.
yeah,
Yeah.
I use costumes or some are from Mizu, and Mizu's costume some are from Ayu. They just switch. And
Okay.
share.
Share
Yeah.
outfits.
So it's a thing as
Oh,
well pa
that's
rin
nice.
pala for cosplayers. You guys share din pala. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For us,
So
I
we get,
mean,
we
we're
get
really
something
close friends.
we got something interesting from Not Dual Limit. I remember you guys published a card game recently.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we did.
How long did it
Show
take
it.
you guys to develop this game, and what inspired you guys to make it?
This is our card game. I
Oh, I
made
saw
the
that.
boxes.
I saw it in one of your posts. Yeah, I'm glad you have one.
Yeah.
And,
This
al-
is
and also this one.
that
This is
is
the
also
first
Babu
one.
Poker. He has his own poker cards. Because we're
Wow.
a printing business, so we really print a lot of stuff. There's also a
Okay.
blue one. Yeah.
So yeah, tell us
They,
about the
they,
game. How long did it take you guys to develop those?
Actually, I graduated game design and development in college. The concept of this was actually from my OJT. It was like a minor thesis that me and my groupmates made.
Okay.
However, when we passed the what do you call it OJT and everything,
Yeah.
they didn't really care about the project anymore. So the rights were with the company we were working for, the OJT. So the owner of the company, Verus Ideas, he was also our professor. So our professor had a company and we worked with him. And
Mhm.
then he knew that we had the printing press. And then since he didn't have any future plans for the concept of the game,
Okay.
he gave the rights to us because we said we can produce this as a game. Kami na bahala to pay for everything, for the game testing, all the wastage of the
The
prints and
tweaking, the
everything, the
everything, the
tweaking,
packaging, the
the
labels.
packaging, and the balancing of the decks. So that was
Basically left it to
2017.
us.
They left it to us. So 2017, when I graduated,
So I edited
we
everything.
had to edit all the
Graphics.
graphics and the layout and
Mhm.
the
We
uh,
even made a little
we even made a
storybook.
little story. Actually, my team is going to make a manga of this because there's a story behind. Yeah, this is the rule book, and
The storybook in one.
there is a story behind the characters because it's basically about four heirs of the throne that fight to get the crown. Basically, four brothers and an uncle.
Mm.
So it took us around 2 years, 2017, 2018,
Sort it out.
to sorting out everything before we release. Early 2019, we released the four decks.
But we started with
Yeah,
this
but we
though.
started with this.
Be-
This is a Babu Poker.
Because
It's just a poker card.
yeah, because
It's
he
a
was
gold.
like, oh, he wants to continue the thesis card game that he made. And then I told him we have to start with something easier first. So we tried making playing cards basically.
It's a show.
Yeah, I should show it. So cute.
I drew
Mm.
those. Yeah, we
Okay.
started from the poker cards and we sold them in cosplay conventions because we usually guest in small
Mhm.
conventions or medium big conventions. We They give us a booth, so we are allowed to sell our merchandise, like our photo books, our whatever we want to sell. So we sold this, and that's where the people knew about basically our projects.
Yeah.
And
Mm-mm.
then last year we sold a lot of copies in events. And then but this year, since there are no more events, we are focusing more on online. So we're doing photo shoots of the products and selling them.
Okay.
Actually, earlier we were able to finish 5 boxes, 5 sets, and
That's
ship
20
it to
boxes.
the ones who bought. Kaya late din kami nakauwi. Because we had to finish the boxes.
But I'm so happy though that
Yeah, we're happy.
we got it on time.
Thank you. Ayu did the design of the boxes. The
Wow.
design, she did the pattern, and she cut this box, all these boxes.
Yeah, because
It's a pizza box.
we're still not at that point where we can like machine cut everything, right? We're not in the thousands yet. We're just
Yeah.
in the less than 100. But when we reach that point,
Now, when we
right,
reach that
yeah.
point, we're gonna buy a die cut blade, and we're
And
gonna
not only that, we also have other games in mind, right?
yeah, we have other games in mind.
And we're trying to take advantage of the fact that we already have the packaging for this done,
Yes,
and we can use the same pattern for
we're
a lot
gonna
of
use
the
the
other
same pattern of the
games.
boxes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we already have a lot of
So this is like a
design.
pilot project for us.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so I'm glad that you guys brought it up. So it seems pretty cool. So then and Ayu, if we have viewers here who are interested in getting these cards from you guys, how to get them? Can you tell us how to get them?
We can get them from Board Game Express. Um, just search Board Game Express in Facebook. They have a Shopee link, and they're also selling these cards. Or you could go directly to our page. It's Lord of Lands. LORD space OF space LAND. It's Lord of Lands.
Mm.
Basically the title of the game.
Lord of Lands.
Oh,
It's a fun
Alright.
game, especially if you are 4 or 3.
Yeah, free for all.
Free for all, because
for all is the
it's
best.
so fun.
That's the reason
Mm,
there's
okay.
four
There's four
of them in a
decks.
deck. You're supposed to play them as 4.
Yeah. But if you can play it 1 versus 1, it's fine.
Yeah.
Or 2 versus 2. But free for all is the best. People are shouting and screaming and throwing down cards. Actually, I have this, what I call the last pug deck.
Do you have it?
No, it's upstairs.
Okay.
So when my friends come over, I tell them that we're gonna play free for all. Don't put out your pristine decks because we're gonna throw cards. I can feel the anger that's gonna come later. So I have this deck that's already worn and torn, and we use that to play the free for all. Because if you're just 1 versus 1, you're just calm.
Yeah. Play
But-
slowly. Right?
If you play free for all, you can get the cards of 2 of your opponents. It will come to you, and
Because-
you can copy the.
There's
Cards.
also a story, right?
Yeah,
Each
they
of
also
the
have
deck.
a story. Each deck,
That's why you're supposed to fight each other.
yes, yeah, and each deck has a different like ability. This is like the equipment deck. If you like building, this one is
Okay.
my favorite. It's the aggro deck. It's full of spells.
You just keep on
You just keep on
hitting your
hitting
enemy.
and hitting your enemy. This is the creature deck. If you like long game, powerful creatures.
Mm.
And this is the
Highest favorite deck.
yeah, it's like the Joker deck.
Just keeps on messing you up.
Yeah, it just messes you up. Especially if you're free for all. This is
Yeah.
fun for free for all.
It's like chess, the blue
Yeah,
one.
the blue one. Yeah, here are the 4. Wait, the other one.
You're only holding 3.
These are 4 decks.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think that idea is sold. It's pretty cool. All right, so now you know what? Look at the time. We only have like a few more minutes. So how about this? Let's go ahead and invite everyone. With everything that's happening with you guys, can we talk about you and cosplay? And how about other stuff that you guys are into right now?
We have cosplay anthology.
Okay.
This is cosplay anthology. We produce 1 volume per year. It's basically a crowdsourced cosplay magazine, photo magazine, for everyone who wants to be a part of a photo magazine. So basically, we don't really choose who goes here. If you want to be a part of it, you pay a small fee. It's 900 pesos, and you can have a page here in this photo magazine, and you already have a copy as well. So as long as you follow the requirements, like 350 dpi photo, high resolution, and one portrait or two landscape, we can feature you here in this photo magazine. It's like a memento of sorts. Like if you grow up and then you look back and you see your photos, it's
Mhm.
kind of amazing because a lot of cosplayers don't really get featured in other cosplay magazines because a lot of people there's only so much that you can
Yeah,
put in a
in a
magazine,
print.
an otaku magazine, and there are
Mhm.
a lot of cosplayers who deserve to be featured and want to be featured. So we made a community magazine. It's for cosplayers by cosplayers.
And it's also different when you see your photo in print,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
Yeah, go ahead.
because we are like we said we're old school. We don't like saving photos in Facebook. We want them in print. So we did this magazine so that we can make a memory of sorts with the people, the community, and everyone uh, in the cosplay scene. So if you want to join, everyone is free to join. There's no judgment or discrimination. If you are a cosplayer and you want to be a part of it, then yeah.
All right. So how many volumes have you guys put out there?
6, right?
6, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
since
We're going,
2013.
we're going
Actually,
to 7.
we're going to 7 this year. Actually,
Wow.
what's a good thing about that is because that's because of this and the people who supported this photo magazine, we were able to pay for association fees and our
Where we
uh
live, basically.
yeah, where we live. The people here became a big help to us in boosting our career as cosplayers, as a
Mhm.
business, and basically our whole career. So we really thank the Cosplay Anthology family and everyone who supported us, even the events
Mm-hmm.
who featured us and stuff.
You also
Well,
forgot
Okay.
about the other sister project.
yeah, it also has a sister project. It's called Lolita Memoirs. It's for the
That's
Lolita
what.
community.
Yeah. That's what I want
So
to ask
because
about.
yeah, Lolita Memoirs. You hold the other one. This is for the Lolita community. A lot of people may think that Lolita and cosplay are the same, but they're totally different.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
don't tell
And
that
don't
to
ever
any.
compare the two
Yes,
because
never.
people will get pissed.
You've
Lolita
heard
is
the
a
rap.
fashion style. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
The people who wear Lolita fashion wear it every day mostly. It's not a costume. Please never call it a costume. It's an outfit, a coordinate. Yeah, but you can call it just a fashion. So these
Okay.
girls we met, they wear Lolita in everyday life, and they already embody this fashion. So there are different brands and designers from the Philippines, like Dorito
Mhm.
Sweet Lips, Fancy Moi, Kanamori, and the rest. They create Lolita outfits and coordinates.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah.
a totally different thing from cosplay. Think avant-garde, but Lolita. More on
Uh,
Victorian era.
yeah.
It's a kind of fashion.
It's
Mm-hmm.
basically Victorian era
Yeah, Victorian
clothing.
era and Rococo outfits.
Okay.
That's Lolita
Glad you
naman.
mentioned that. Okay, because otherwise, if I see someone rocking a Lolita um thing on them, and then I told them, "Oh, you're cosplaying something," then I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
they will
mugged.
be pissed. I'm telling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they're gonna really get irritated.
Well, one of the good things is that I think it's pretty rare right now to see a character
Yeah,
that
in a
does
Lolita.
Lolita.
Because cosplay, you copy something. Lolita is actually a fashion, a lifestyle. There, you don't copy anyone. You wear Lolita to what you feel like gothic or classic or
Yeah.
sweet. You style your own clothing, but with
You're
what you
not
call
matching a character,
yeah, you're
bottom
not matching
line.
your character.
All right. So how about you guys? You guys as cosplayers, say, Ayu, you're also doing a Lolita lifestyle, or it's just for photo
I
shoots?
try to.
Yeah, we go to Lolita fashion meets and just meets. We drink tea and wear pretty outfits.
I like the outfits.
We
Really.
we wear the outfits from time to time. Like when we go to dates
Yeah.
or
Sometimes when we
outside,
go to dates, for example,
Okay.
going back to Centuries again,
we
I
wear
would wear this
Lolita and
really
stuff.
nice, pretty outfit for me.
Yeah. But we can't really wear Lolita when we bike every day, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
hard to
mean,
bike
as
on
much
those
as we
things.
want
Possible.
to, it's hot. Second,
Mm.
it's hot. And third, the tires.
Yeah.
Really,
So
dresses and tires don't match at all.
And bikes.
And bikes. And how
How the hell are you gonna
we're gonna
sit
sit.
that's gonna be difficult. That's
and ride on a
impossible.
horse?
Yeah. Ride an MRT
Yeah.
wearing Lolita. That's possible.
The outfits are might
Yeah,
tear.
I
They're
I
they're
don't want.
actually mostly more expensive than
Yeah.
cosplay because cosplay you can choose the fabric. Lolita has brands, and there's what you call Anita, means
Wow.
it's not Lolita. They have a certain type of fabric that you can use for Lolita.
Lolita.
You don't use just fabrics that you can see in the
Right.
banqueta or whatever.
Right. The Divisoria fabrics.
The shiny ones, no,
The
no.
shiny ones.
Oh damn. So that's a pretty demanding lifestyle they got right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, this is the first time somebody told me about Lolita. You know, I see I see
Yeah.
them in Facebook. I rarely see people in Mega Mall rocking the look. But there is a group of people who like an association, or I don't know what they call them nowadays.
I think
Who
it's
are
a community. We call it a
Community.
yeah,
community.
community. Okay, yeah, that's the word. So there is a community of the
Yes.
okay.
It's called the Philippine Gothic and Lolita Community,
Yeah.
PGLC. We host meets and fashion shows, events. It's one of our favorite times we went to Baguio last year was because of the PGLC.
Yeah.
And I think the photo is here. When
Yeah.
we did the
Volume three?
Lolita.
1-4.
Yeah. Volume 4?
Some.
No, yeah, that one. That's Lace Up. We show it.
This is in Mandaluyong, right?
Yeah, Mandaluyong.
Oh,
That's a Lolita event. And
But the
this was
Baguio
last
one-
year in Baguio. Yeah. We miss our Baguio family. Thank you so much for taking care of us when we got stuck last ECQ. Because we got stuck in Baguio in ECQ. We were supposed to do a shoot with them, but then we got stuck. And they were so kind. They even gave us a house to stay in.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, that's another story. Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't know
another
that.
story for another. So many stories, so little time.
I know, but that would have been kind of cool. You got stuck for like how long?
3 months. 3 months.
The whole ECQ
2 and,
thing.
2.5. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of our friends,
Holy
Chai
shit.
Charles,
Hi,
thank you for
guys.
giving us a home to stay in. We got stuck in Baguio. And even the Solid North peeps, thank you for giving us a warm welcome and for not abandoning us. They kept on chatting us and asking us how our day was because they knew that we were new to Baguio.
Baguio is awesome though.
Baguio is awesome. Very beautiful place. Very nice people.
Perfect for Lolita.
Yeah, perfect for Lolita. It's so
Yeah.
freaking cold. You can't even take a shower properly. Because it was summer, but it was still freezing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. What a place to hold a Lolita event, Baguio,
Yes,
right? It's
super.
perfect.
It's perfect. I can, yeah.
Hmm.
Favorite place. Retirement place.
All right, Dan and Ayu, we've had a lot of episodes right here, but so far I think this is the fastest one. It's 2 hours, but it kind of felt like we've only been chatting for like 15.
Yeah.
I'm actually,
Feel that long, right?
I'm
I
actually
didn't know it was
enjoying
this
this.
long. I'm not even
I'm
tired
actually
yet.
enjoying this.
I thought I'm gonna be tired.
Yeah, but it's gonna be close to 2 hours, and we have to wrap this up. And we would really love it if we can have a part 2 of this in the near future, probably in
Yeah.
season 2. Yeah, season
Season
2.
two.
We're gonna touch base with you guys again with what's new, and hopefully, we get to shoot videos with you guys.
Yeah, that would be
'cause
lovely.
That's the thing.
Or
We
some
initially,
shoots.
we initially
Yay.
planned of trying to get to meet and greet all of our guests right here, and try to shoot a little something that we can use for the actual
Like a
episode. But
montage or
because
something. Yeah, that would be nice.
of the community quarantine going on and the whole pandemic thing
Yeah.
going on, it's pretty impossible. But yeah, probably in the future we can make this a better episode.
It's actually really fun. It was fun. We had fun.
Yes, and I'm glad you guys had fun. So where can we catch you guys? Where can we catch you guys? Please invite everyone.
Yeah, we're
So please
gonna
follow
do a
you,
shout
all
out
of your
to our
social
friends
media
and
handles.
sponsors first. First of all, we want to thank our sponsors and brand partners. Fancy Moi, one of our favorite Lolita fashion designers. She and her sister and her boyfriend made these. These are
Yeah,
lace cuffs.
they keep on
They keep on
Ooh.
feeding us. So
And
yeah, Fancy Moi
dressing us
family,
up.
thank you. And then Luxurious Designs. Hi Tita Lux. She does accessories and outfits for kids, but she also does an adult line and does make these kinds of
She likes
accessories.
dressing me up.
Yeah, she likes fixing Ayu up and here these what do you call that hair.
Fun things.
Yeah. And then bagsakan.com with Miss Andrea. Thank you po for the support. She also provided our face masks. We don't have face masks on right now, but thank you Bagsakan. And
Yeah.
shout out
to our Solid North Cosplay family.
Hello.
Thanks you guys. Thanks
thank
again
you again for
uh,
keeping us safe in ECQ.
our Cosplay Anthology family. You're basically the ones
The
feeding
ones
us.
feeding us. Thank you.
And
Lolita
we're actually
Memoirs.
also pretty happy keeping them together,
Yeah.
right? The community
Lolita Memoirs
together.
family.
Next one is the Lolita Memoirs family. All of you Lolita peeps out there. Yeah, the weather is getting cold again, and
Yeah,
it's like
so
a
I
perfect
hope
time.
we can have a meet sometime in December.
Okay.
Rich Gang Entertainment, Miss Andrea and the team, they gave a lot of modeling opportunities for Ayu and some of the girls I know. So thank you, and I hope our plans will be pushed through. And the Lord of Land peeps, Jin, thank you for always being there to support the game from the first release and everything else. Mao, Jomar, and the people who play with me and drink my weird concoctions when you lose the game. Because I make them drink weird mixes. Like lambanog with chili flakes, hot sauce, yogurt, and
Vinegar.
Yeah, if they lose, and everyone is chill. So don't join if you don't wanna drink. So, yeah. So you can catch us on Facebook, facebook.com
/ Year in Cosplay
Yun
Official.
Cosplay Official. And for Cosplay Anthology, fb.com / Cosplay Anthology, and Lolita Memoirs, fb.com / Lolita Memoirs. Same with Lord of Lands, fb.com / Lord of Lands.
Yeah.
We also have an Instagram at you and Cosplay Official. There. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
I'm
Den and
sweating.
Ayu. When we initially planned of launching the show here in YouTube, when doing this live stream, they told me, Super MC, we're going to do it for like 2 hours. And I was like, are you serious? Are you kidding me right now?
2 hours.
What are we going to talk about for like 2 hours? But you know what? With this episode, I'm going to ask them, like, why only 2 hours? Why don't we make it?
It's not even enough.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
why
honestly
don't we make
didn't.
We haven't even
Yeah.
told the full story.
Yeah, we haven't even told the full story when I got kicked out and stuff. Maybe next time. I got kicked out and I went back.
The full drama.
The full drama, huh?
Then the Super Saiyan fight back.
Yeah. So many stories. So
Okay,
many.
well, why? Why?
Next time. Well,
Well,
you will
anyways, yes.
know.
So we're gonna treat that as a cliffhanger. All right. So, mga ka-Fat Bureau, get ready for season 2. Hopefully, we still catch more of Den and Ayu. Thank you so much for joining me here. Also, on behalf of my partner, Mr. Shy Guy, Lay Benitez, ayan, nami-miss ka na namin dito. Kahit mag-isa ako ngayon, I had super fun together with Den and Ayu. Thank you. Thank you so much for guesting here at the Super Empty Super Show, Beauty Spotted by the Fat Bureau. Oh man, look at the time. It's already 11:09. All right, so mga Fab Bureau, please keep yourselves tuned in to the Fab Bureau channel because they are going to give you more exciting content, more of me, and more of the exciting guests just like Den and Ayu. Please go ahead and follow them in their social media platforms. Today is a pretty cool episode, so to speak. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, wala na sila sa screen pero nag-English pa rin ako. Super nosebleed tayo ngayon. All right, but yeah, I did survive this. Thank you. All right, so mga Fab Bureau, it's been a wonderful episode. Hope to see you once again as we do one other show for all of you guys, more exciting guests. So we still have Puso sa Puso coming in on Saturday. Please get ready. We got another love problem to talk about together with Ate Clarice and our resident love guru, Mr. Angelo Abaca. So please get ready. And also on Tuesdays, vloggers to watch. Wala kaming vloggers to watch on Tuesday, but definitely this Tuesday magkakaroon na. So I hope to see you guys there. All right. So my name is Sherwin Garcia, the Super MC. See you next time.